Good morning. So, I've been sick for the last 3 days. Yeah, I've been sick for the last 3 days. I think I got the flu or something. I thought I was doing better, but shit, my damn nose just started sneezing and stuff all over again. Golly. So, and that's the thing about it, why I want to come on here this morning, because being sick, okay, well, first of all, let me explain what led me into being sick. I have an attorney, and my attorney was working on some things for me, getting everything put together, and I appeared virtually for court, and for some reason, they still issued a warrant for me, so I ended up getting arrested, right? like knock knock, bam, get arrested. I'm like, oh, not even expecting it, and I ended up in jail, right? Of course, it's all cool and stuff, you know. I don't have any real. It's not cool. I fucking hate going to jail. It's not cool at all. I fucking hate it. But I mean, as far as I don't have any felonies or any anything that would make me scared that I would be sitting in there for a long time, right? All I had to do was go to first appearance, boom, call my mama, call my mama. That's one thing I love about my mama. I don't give a damn if my mama is a narcissist. Let's just say my mama was our narcissist, right? And let's say she made mistakes. My mama was 20 years old when she had me, by the way. By the time she was 20, she already had 2 kids. Okay? Not giving her any excuses or anything like that, or maybe I am. I don't know, who really gives a fuck? It's my mama, right? I can give my mama excuses if I want to. But, you know, empathy and parenting and shit, you know, it tends to come with age. You know, maybe my mom wasn't cut out for what she got, you know, me and my brother are really strong individuals, and then my little brother comes in, he's a strong individual as well, very headstrong, determined, and she had to deal with that, right? So I don't know what her coping mechanism is. I don't know if she's a narcissist or not. All I know is this: I don't know if she's a narcissist or if she's an Aquarius, right? Because if you read Aquarius sign, I don't give a damn where you read it, how many times you read it. The thing it mentions is they're kind of cold, right? It might just be she's an Aquarius. It could also be that my mother was very young when she became a respiratory therapist. Do you know what respiratory therapists actually do? You know? Go look it up. My mother had to desensitize herself in a way to certain things because she's in a life-saving position. And therefore she needs to not break down when other people are breaking down around her. And she's an Aquarius. And she's very intelligent. So look, I'm not going to be quick to put a label on my mama. The truth is this. My mother is not as emotional as I like her to be with me. She's not as vulnerable. But who the fuck is, right? Who is fucking vulnerable to me? Nobody. Everybody's fucking cold and fucking mean. And I guess I'm the one. It's so easy to frame me. Because I look like a bitch. I look like I could just be a fucking bitch. I mean, you know, the light skin says it all. I'm probably a fucking bitch. When that's so far from the truth. I'm such a fucking sweetheart. But I guess I wouldn't say it's so far from the truth. Because I'm going to protect myself. And I'm going to stand up for myself. And that's just that. But I never lead with the intentions of devaluing somebody or discarding them or abusing them verbally is what when I say abuse Tyrese, I don't know why I said your name like that, Tyrese. Abuse. When I say abuse, you know I'm talking about verbally. I think I pushed you once. I probably hit you on the chest, and then that time I kicked you. Sorry about that. But, ooh, you really pushed me to the brakes. Everybody has their breaking point. You can go look it up. Mother Teresa has a breaking point. Jesus had a breaking point. God has a breaking point. Okay? Melanie has a breaking point as well. And that's what people are not fucking... They act like they're so surprised when they push me to my fucking breaking point. And it's so fucking crazy because I have to be the problem. I'm not saying that because someone's convinced me that I'm the problem. I'm saying because it's true. Because I'm the common denominator. I have to be the problem in my own situation because I've seen this shit one too many times. I've seen it one too many times. Motherfuckers get to play me and hurt me and shit. And then when I stand up for myself and start doing me, then all of a sudden, I hurt them. And now they get to abuse me even more. And not only that, they get to run around and smear my name. I don't know of all the things that has been thrown on my name. But I'll tell you this. It's so much that I can feel the impact that my name has been severely smeared. And I'm not just talking about from one person. I'm just talking about my life, period. People fucking hate me. They hate me. And that hurts. It hurts. So to think that you found somebody who's similar to you, who's gone through things that you've gone through and can relate to you, and who really loves and cares about you, is like finding a needle in a haystack. Right? Wrong. Wrong. You know, what I've learned, and Tyrese could tell you, actually I'm talking to Tyrese, really. It's just so weird talking like this, but, you know, I advocated for love so hard when you first met me. I do not feel the same anymore. I do not. I do not feel the same way anymore about love. You have convinced me. Well, you haven't convinced me. That's a lie. Because I don't agree with the way you love, but that's your that's your prerogative. How do you say that fucking word? That's your prerogative. It's your prerogative. That's your prerogative. You and TT, be merry and be blessed, you know. If you want to have babies, have babies. If you want to get married, get married. If you want to have an open marriage, have an open marriage. I don't give a fuck what you do anymore. I realized last night that I'm mourning a dead relationship. That's all it is. I'm mourning a dead relationship because you're absolutely correct. We could never be together again, ever. Romantically, never. Friends, never. In fact, never. Nothing. And that's what I'm mourning. Because I got off track. Like 3-4 different stories. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about the first time, but I don't like saying goodbye to people that I really connect with. I don't. It's always a struggle for me. Like I've been in long-term relationships since I started dating. I don't have short flings. I guess I have. I've had a couple short flings. I mean, I am old enough now. But I mean, it took a long time for me to have short flings. Like, I'm in a relationship, right? And I honor that shit. I think that there was a time I was hiding behind relationships. And then I can also say that I'm guilty of the comfortability of relationships. Having someone to take care of and love and experience life with. I mean, that's the fucking one thing that everybody fucking claims they want. And that's why I'm so fucking boggled why it's so hard to get. I'm so fucking boggled why when you give that to somebody, they just fucking trash it. I have like so many fucking thoughts in my head right now. I have so much shit I want to say because I know that I'm never going to say any of this shit again. Like, I'm done after this. And, I know you've heard me say that a million times. You probably don't even believe me. So I'm not going to repeat it again. But I mean, what I wanted from you was not, I mean, you could have kept the truth to yourself. Like, the truth would have been nice, Tyrese. The truth would have been nice. About what happened to my stuff in the storage and what you were doing the whole time when I was in the hotel, waiting up for you all night. What were you doing when you left me in the tent every day? What were you doing? I want to know. You weren't making any money. Were you spending it? Every time you got a check, you didn't buy me anything. You didn't pay the rent. You didn't do anything with it. You claimed that getting the cheeseburgers every day on your app with the special deals was breaking your check. Like you were like spending all your... You weren't. The reality is, I'm self-sufficient. Even when I'm fucking homeless, I'm self-sufficient. I'm the one who was bringing to the table the food and all that shit. So I even brought to your table. So you, like, what were you spending your fucking money on? Now I'm fucking upset. I just, when you don't tell somebody the truth, it allows them to think whatever the fuck they want to think. And when it comes to men, my mind is unlimited, Liz. For as far as I know, I think you were paying for pussy. That's what I think. And that hurts. That fucking kills me. And then you withhold sex from me. Like, what the fuck, man? But thank you. Thank you. Thank my baby daddy. Thank you guys for all the years of preservedness that I have. I'm preserved like a motherfucker. Thank you. Thanks. Because all the rest of these bitches are ran through. And those are the bitches y'all like. Y'all love to ran through bitches. Because you're lazy as fuck. You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to go on vacation. You don't have to get dressed up. You don't have to lose weight. You don't have to eat healthy. You don't have to fucking change yourself. You don't have to grow. It's all about fucking sex for you. Sex and like thinking you're controlling somebody. It's easy as fuck to make someone fall in love with you and then do all these fucking things to them and have them going in a whirlwind, and it's easy to say I'm controlling them. You're not. Their emotions are controlling them. Okay? It's not you. You don't control shit over here. My emotions control me. Not to say that that's better or not. It's just the truth. I have emotions for you. Who the fuck spends all that time with somebody? And listen here. The truth is this. You done did the same shit everybody else has done to me over and over again. I just never thought you would fucking do that to me in a million years. I never thought it would be you that would fucking do that to me. But guess what? I think that every time. I didn't think Easy would ever fucking do me like that. You motherfuckers are all the same. I don't even think that it's you. I think you're just a fucking vessel for this energy that wants to destroy me. They're having a hard time. But I will say this. I'm pretty wore down. I don't believe in love anymore. I don't. I think that relationships and marriages and shit are just a resting nest for guys. So they can get in-house pussy, a helpmate to pay with the bills, somebody, a womb to have their children with so they can see what they look like as little kids. They don't even raise their fucking kids half the time. Men, they don't. Even if the kids are there living with them like Easy, he's not fucking doing anything. I'm sitting here racking my brain every night trying to make schedules and plans and getting them pianos and piano lessons and fucking tutors and goddamn going to a new school. Like, it's so much doctor's appointments and shit. I'm like doing every fucking thing by myself. By myself. And then you are the one who told me not to give you credit for shit like that. Well, I'm definitely not going to ever do that again. Thank you for that. I would never fucking do that shit. And you don't get credit for helping me and my kids. You didn't fucking do shit. I mean, okay. I'm not going to be an asshole. And I'm definitely not narcissist. Obviously, you did enough to keep me. Let's just say that. You did enough to keep me. I wouldn't say you didn't do anything. But what kept me is The same thing that keeps me in all my relationships, I guess. I'm just fucking used to that shit. I'm just used to it. And I don't want to do what I'm used to anymore. I want to do something different. I want to do different shit. I'm over that shit. Like, really, when I look at the fucking situation, it's so disrespectful to me. Like, do you know who the fuck I am? Okay, look, I don't have to be anybody. I'm not even going to come off like that. Because I'm very humble. I don't have to be anybody at all, but I am a child of God. Let's just say that at the very least. And you would play with a child of God like that? If you haven't learned anything from Melanie, from day one, when we started speaking about astrology, religion, I've always told you I'm very heavy on the Lord. So, I mean, did you not believe me? Did you take me for a joke? Am I funny? Am I funny looking? I know I'm funny looking. But am I fucking hilarious? Am I a fucking joke to you motherfuckers? I want to know. Because let me tell you the phenomena. Usually people don't fucking love me until afterwards. And that shit, it's such a fucking... I don't know what the point was. What's the fucking point? Because usually by then I don't give a fuck anymore. I've been moved on and shit, you know. It's because of this. If I gotta sit here and heal my own heart, you'll never get to walk up in here again and get an opportunity to spend any time with me. Why? Because you can't do anything for me. Narcissistic supply. That's what they say. And it makes me think like, narcissistic supply. I think that's something everybody wants, but it's not called narcissistic supply when you're a fucking normal individual. What it's called is normal give and take in a relationship. That's what it's called. It's called sharing. Sharing is caring. It's called, I love this person and I care. I want to do things for them. Not I have to. I want to. Why the fuck wouldn't you want to do things for me? Why? I think about you when I go to the store, when I go here, when I go there. You know, you cross my mind. I'm like, oh, he might like this. Or, yeah, I want to tell him about that. You tell me that out of sight, out of mind. You say so much hurtful shit to me, actually. And that's you say so much hurtful shit to me. And I just take the shit. Sometimes it doesn't even register. Because I don't want to fight. So I'm like going into it positively. Like, just trying to like hurdle over that bullshit, right? It doesn't even register to me. It didn't even register to me till recently, actually. Like, god damn, bro, that motherfucker is harsh. No, what? No, actually, no. I told you one time before, and you actually told me one time before, too, a long time ago, when you were pretending to be a nice guy. I say pretending because, what the fuck happened? What happened? This is what I do know that I'm willing to share with you. You can never blame me for any of this shit, by the way, because I'm too fucking wise for you to ever try to trick me that way. You were out, when you were out and about all the time, leaving me and my kids to just sit there with no car, no nothing. You fucking had the audacity to, after you broke up with me, tell me I was trying to use you for your car. That's fucking hilarious, Tyrese. And anyway, let's just say I'm your girlfriend. Why the fuck can't I use your car to go to get the resources that we need for the apartment? Or my kids? Or me or you? Where the fuck else am I going? But you let all these other people just use you to where your car now is fucked up. I mean, you can't convince me that I'm the problem when it comes to that shit. That's your shit. You take your shit and you fucking wear it like a man. I don't know what all this narcissistic shame and shit and injury and all this. Get the fuck over it. Get over it. People make mistakes. You gonna make mistakes. You're not fucking perfect. You're not a king. You're not a god. Okay? I mean, and maybe you are. Let's just play with it. You are a king. You are a god. What king in history do you know that never made a mistake? I'm waiting. I'll wait forever. Because you can't tell me. Animals make mistakes. People make mistakes. Hell, plants make mistakes. They might blow fucking in the wrong goddamn direction. Shit, get ran over by a goddamn lawnmower. I don't fucking know. But that's your shit. You take that. As I was saying, you got your own life going on behind my back. I never knew what the fuck was going on with you, Tyrese. I just always trusted you blindly. Because, not that I'm stupid. It's because that's what kind of love I want. I gave you the love I want. I trust you blindly. Because why? I wouldn't do anything like that to you. I don't give a fuck if I was mad at you or not. If I'm mad at you, I would probably ignore you. Maybe call you some names if you really piss me off. You know? But I'm not going to go cheat on you. I'm not going to go take all your fucking shit out, your fucking stuff out of the storage. I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that to you? Why? You know? You are exactly where you want to be. And that's what I know. And as long as I keep coming around, you'll just keep taking the opportunity to abuse me in any way you can. Even if it's to ignore me and tell me to go fuck myself. Because you don't have the common courtesy, or decency to apologize, to admit that I was good to you, and to admit that maybe you just don't want to continue the relationship with me anymore. You'd rather be with, or do you? You don't even have the fucking maturity to just tell me that in a decent conversation. You don't want to hurt me. That's not true. You can't ever use that excuse. You wanted to demolish me. Smear campaign. You told everybody that me and my family's crazy. And my family opened their fucking door to you. My family's not, these are old school black people. We're not married. Are you kidding me? I cried to my mother to let you inside because it was winter time. You stayed way too fucking long. My family was starting to get irritated. And you're upset about that? Boy, you better be fucking grateful. They didn't have my Uncle Kevin come over there and kick your ass out. You didn't pay no bit. You didn't even offer to fucking help. And then to add insult to injury, guess what Tyrese is mad about? Because it's always something petty. He's mad because they're upset that he's cooking and burning up the kitchen. Now, mind you, it's 2, 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. These are older ladies that are on diets now. And they just smell fucking food at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. This motherfucking burnt up the whole damn kitchen and everything. Smoke rolling out. They ain't used to that shit. Are you kidding me? And then guess who he left all the dirty dishes for? Why would you do that to me? Self-sabotage. I'm not even a fucking person to you. I'm just a little game in your fucking brain that you like to play with. And as sad as that is, that holds no fucking weight on who I really am. And therefore, that's why I said that I can't. That's why I just, what else is left to give? There's nothing else left to give. I've tried to even be your friend, even afterwards. Ooh, painful. You discarded me every day for like 2 weeks straight. God damn, that shit hurt. Like, what the fuck, yo? I let this motherfucker come in, take a shower, wash his clothes, I feed him and everything. And at the end, every day he fucking walks off with his fucking phone in his hand. Probably because the other bitch is waiting for him. I didn't realize that at the time. And no, nobody told me that or anything like that. I'm just fucking guessing. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. I have not got the truth yet. Didn't even ask for it. And I'm going to tell you why. I shouldn't have to. It should just be part of our conversation. Two people that are that close. By close, this is what I mean by close. Like me and you, we chill in the bathtub together. And we just lay there on each other, and we love each other. And when I lay on your chest, I just melt into your chest, and I trust you. I trusted you with my secrets, my body, to live in my family's home around my kids. I trusted you, even though, I was afraid that you were always going to leave me anyway because of you want to have kids and I can't have kids. I mean, I already have kids or whatever. I mean, I was always afraid of that, but I could have handled that way better if you'd have just told me. But you didn't want to tell me. And that's the part that's like has me fucking angry. What the fuck did I do to you where you felt like I didn't deserve to know that you were talking to somebody while you were sitting up in my house? You had to be. Or TT really is a hoe, and so are you. Y'all moved hella fast, and you gonna tell me I need to slow down. But you left up out of here, and like a day later, you was already with her. What do you think, I'm fucking stupid? You just didn't give a fuck about me at all. And I'm the bad guy? Who fucking does that? Who does that, Tyrese? Who moves in with somebody, lives with their family, pretends to care about their kids, and pretends to care about me, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you have another relationship that fast. And you said she's your soulmate. Well, I already know that's a bunch of shit. I'm not even worried about that. I'm not worried about anything. Even if she was your soulmate, congratulations. You found your soulmate. A lot of people don't get that opportunity, so congratulations. You found your soulmate in TT or whoever. Because it was TT and now you're talking about somebody else. Oh, they offered to help you with your car. Of course they would, Tyrese, so they can drive it and use you for it. That's what Drew, never mind, I'm not even here for that. Use you for your car. I've never used you for your car, ever. I've asked to drive your car, and when I drive your car, I usually go get us stuff. What the fuck else do I do? How many times can you say that when I drove your car, did I not bring it back clean with gas in the tank? I've come to the conclusion that actually with the issue for you, with me is, you don't deserve me, and you know it. And you're afraid. You're afraid that once I see a real man, you're out of there. And so what you had to do? You had to get rid of me first. That's what I honestly believe. But I'm going to tell you. Damn. Let me flip this back. Okay. The truth is, I'm not that shallow at all. I was hoping that we could get on the schedule and work out together and eat healthy and, do all those fucking things that all American human beings want to do. They, go jogging and go on vacations and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure you'll do all that stuff with TT. And that's fine. That's what you motherfuckers do. I've seen it one too many times. That's what I was hoping for. I was never thinking about discarding you at all. Even when you pushed me all the way to my breaking point, I still never would have slept with anybody else. Like, the whole Colin situation was just because you hurt me. I didn't even plan that shit. That motherfucker came out of nowhere. I swear God put him there for me as a cushion, because there's no way in hell I could have dealt with that, what you were doing to me, if I didn't have a distraction. God already knew what that's all that was. That was nothing. It was a cushion for me because you were already out fucking somebody else. That hurts me. That fucking hurts me. And it's your dick, and it's your body, and you do whatever the fuck you want to do with it, and that's how selfish you are. You're not going to ever commit to anybody, I don't believe. I don't think you, and if you do, it's not, it's going to be artificial. That's what I think. So I'm not really losing too much. I mean, you say I'm not worth your time, I will. Okay. Okay. I'm not even going to try to convince you that I am. Like, if you don't see it by now, you know, fuck, what else can I do, you know? I mean, I don't, if I don't know what love is, and I would see the kind of love that I gave to you, I would be like, that's probably what love is. Because I didn't stop loving you just because you hurt me. To not love you and detach from you, not no narcissistic shit or trauma bond. But in love, it's a process. People that are in love with each other don't just fall out of love with each other. Not normal people. The only way somebody could do that is if they just never fucking loved you in the first place. So, maybe you just never loved me. And you set yourself up for it, because this is the thing. You can't run and hide from love. You fell in love with me. And you just try to fight it every fucking chance you got. Because I'm not your ideal image, age, race, sex, height, pay grade, supply, that you just denied love. Because I mean, what I gave you was real love. And that's why I just can't do it anymore. I just can't, and you won. If that was the thing that they say, you want to dismantle me and just break me down so nobody else can ever love me, you'll never win on that, okay? People are still going to love me, by the way. As much as they always have, right? Maybe even more when, I don't really care. Let's just put it like that. I really don't care if people love me or not at this point. Love to me looks just like hate. What's a boyfriend? What is a boyfriend? What is a friend? What is a husband? What does that shit even mean? You know what it means to me? It's a title that means, here's the fucking key to just fucking abuse me. Once you give somebody those fucking titles and that place in your heart, they take advantage every single time. Every time. Even a child, your mother, your father, your fucking siblings, your boyfriend, your friends. Everybody. And because I'm such a nice person, actually I'm a bitch. I mean, I can be. I'm not really nice. I am nice. What the fuck am I trying to say? I'm spiritually nice because it's correct. But I'm not nice as in I'm naive. And actually, well, that's not true either. I'm not. I've been very naive. There you have it. Accountability. I've been very fucking naive. Because why would I think anybody would just want to fucking just dismantle me? Why would I think that? If I thought that, I wouldn't even have gone into the situation moving forward. I don't believe in that shit anymore. What the fuck is a boyfriend to me? Boyfriends don't do anything for me. Nothing at all. But cause me misery and pain. And the sex is never lasting and it's never that good. And they're always giving it away to somebody else anyway. Even if it's just fucking porn. Why would I want to subject myself to constant criticism about bitches that aren't even real? On top of everything else that is in real life. Why would I do that just to have a boyfriend that sits around and does nothing for me? But cheats on me and degrades me all day? But he can't help me do anything unless I'm begging and crying. I don't fucking think so. You can keep that shit. Congratulations to you and your relationship. I don't do relationships anymore. And I mean that with every fucking soul piece of fiber in my body. I don't do relationships. And I'm not interested in being anybody's wife. At all. I'm not. To me, you know what wife means to me? It means maid. His mother. While he's off fucking some porn star. Wannabe. Because who's not a porn star nowadays? The fucking... Okay. It's just fucking degrading as a fucking union. As a... To even put that on there. I'm not even gonna fucking play with this shit. It's not even fun anymore. I used to play with it because I guess subconsciously I always fucking felt like, you know, but at the same time I always had just fucking naivety that it would happen for me. What would happen for me? That some guy would choose me, yes, choose me and say I'm worthy enough for him to spend the rest of his life with cheating on. Damn, I'm so fucking disappointed I didn't get chosen. Seriously. Think of every woman that you know. Hollywood. I mean, these bitches could be beautiful, smart, whatever. They're all getting fucking cheated on. Look at your fucking, your parents, your mom, my dad. What the fuck? No, I don't want to be your wife. I'm not interested. I don't want to be your girlfriend. I'm not interested in that. Shit. The last man that I wanted to be his girlfriend, I had to beg him for that. And then when he fucking discarded me for another bitch, he didn't even fucking say bye. He didn't even do it right. He tried to destroy me. Why the fuck would I want to be in a relationship? Yeah, I don't do love. You guys keep that, okay? Keep that shit over there. I'm not jealous. I'm not mad. I'm not anything anymore. I think I cried my last tears yesterday. I wasn't even planning that shit. But I'm a real person, you know, so it is what it is. I mean, it came out, whatever. That was it. I don't think I could cry anymore about it. I've been crying for a long time over the way you treat me, man. Every fucking holiday. All I've ever wanted was a family, and you known that. Holidays, you know how I feel about the holidays, and you fucking... What holiday did we ever really spend together in this whole situation? Which makes me think that maybe I am delusional. This is not a relationship. It never was. It never was a relationship to you. And in order to have a healthy relationship, it has to be two people in the motherfucking relationship. I mean, you can have a relationship with yourself, but that's not what type of relationships we're talking about. You cannot be the only motherfucker in the relationship paddling the goddamn boat while the other motherfuckers laid back eating popcorn, watching porn. It's not going to work. So you keep your addictions over there, your sex addiction. That's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about nothing else. I don't know. I wasn't going to say it, but I had to clarify that. I didn't want anybody to think you were like a fucking junkie or something. I don't know. Maybe you are. I don't know. It has nothing to do with me. I don't know. And keep your sex addiction and your fucking new girlfriend, and I hope everything works out for your dick. I know I'm so crass. I just don't care anymore. I've been like a fucking awesome, great girlfriend over the years. And when I was sick the other day, thinking about all the fucking times that I had, all the years I have wasted on caring for other people, and here I am laying sick in my fucking bed with nobody. And I just wasted 3 years with somebody, like a couple months ago. How long has it been? Like 6 months? I know in your head, like you done fucking moved on and everything. For me, 6 months, that's nothing. I mean, I'm definitely moved on, right? This is it. But it took me that long. It took you what, 6 hours? 6 minutes? I got mad at you because, you know, we was under the, you just basically fucking tore up my goddamn house. And then, caused me to have inspections and shit. And while you're over here trying to counsel the goddamn fucking white boy that you don't even know, you're just gonna sit there and let my house fall apart, knowing how fucking terrified I am of being homeless again and being in a shelter and being a mom with kids and not being able to pay my rent and blah, 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 blah. You didn't even care about me at all, man. You didn't care about me at all. And you that was just the leading up point, man. By that point, you had already fucking gave that bitch or sold all my storage shit. You had already robbed the shit out of me. Cheated, left me blindsided. You had done all that shit way before I even kicked you out. So to act like now all of a sudden now you got this new girlfriend and this new lifestyle, now you're crazy and all this other shit just because I kicked you out, it's some fucking bullshit. It was planned in your head. You're too smart for that shit. You're a planner. You planned that shit. You planned it. You probably planned it since you met me. That's what I didn't know. I'm so fucking stupid. Well, I'm not stupid anymore. You will never have the opportunity. I wanted you to come talk to me last night because I knew that this was coming. And I just guess I wanted to give it one more try. I don't know. And you passed up on it. Probably laid up with your new girlfriend. I was about to call her a bitch, but I'm not going to disrespect her. It's not her fault. She says actually doesn't have anything to do with me. I don't know her, and so, you know, you probably laid up with your new girlfriend, and that's cool. People move on. I'm not going to sit here and keep crying about the shit. You moved on. I get it. Maybe it took me some time to understand that. You really did move on, but you did. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. I don't want to be nowhere on that level. I don't know what's next for me because I've never thought like this before. I mean, since you've met me, like I would have married you. I wanted to be your wife. I wanted to be your wife. Boy, I would have been your mother taking care of you for the rest of my damn life. Boy, I'm so fucking glad. I'm so glad. Let TT do that. Apparently, she's cut out for it. Like me, I don't, you know, me keeping a clean home just totally fucking upsets you. So, I don't want to upset you. And her messiness makes you comfortable, I guess. So, you guys are two peas in a pod. Let me know when you're getting married. Don't let me know. Actually, don't ever talk to me again after this. Block me. I'm going to block you. And let's just keep it moving. I'll give you back your passcode, too, to your little thing. And I just didn't want to do like you and just like fucking just ghost out and be like, yeah, and just, I'd just rather be up front and be like, yeah, I'm just stepping out as a friend, as a ghost in the background of your life, as the ex that gives you energy to feed TT. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I said feed TT. I don't mean feed her physically. I mean feed her energetically. But I did learn some things from you. I learned a lot from you, actually. Not because you're brilliant or anything. You're just really great at retaining information. Since we like to tear people down and shit. No, but that's the truth. You're really great at retaining information. You haven't been through half the shit you're good at talking about. But hey, you know what? I think there's a talent in retaining information. Actors do it. You know, people that do monologue. Maybe you should do that. But and meeting you, I learned a lot about myself. And it was a spiritual awakening from the beginning. So it's like it was a process, and I might not understand why it had to be exactly like that, but one day it'll make sense. I'm pretty sure. I'm confident it'll make sense. But I spent so much time thinking about you, trying to help you, like his ADHD, and you know, I spent so much time like research. Oh, he needs this. I spent so much time thinking about you that to not think about you in that way is hard. It's hard. But I gotta let you go. I have to. You don't love me. You don't need me. You don't want me. And what can I do about that? I mean, and even if you did, like, you would never change. And by change, I'm talking about your attitude. You would never change your attitude about how you see love, about how you see me, about why would you? Whatever you're doing is serving you and all the other narcissists. You know? It's not just you. In the end of this relationship that I'm mourning the end of Melanie, the old Melanie, that had that pure heart for love. It's not there anymore. I think that's what narcissists, or whatever you are, even if you're just a fucking asshole, you robbed me. You stole my pure heart. That's what you did. Because I will never see love the same way. I'll never see men the same way. I believed in you, and I trusted you, and I looked at you in a whole different way than who you really are. And that's just like fucking, like a fucking switcheroonie. Like left my head in a fog. I was confused all the time because myself knew better. But I wanted to believe in you. I wanted to believe in the things that you were telling me. And I did. I did. It's not that I wanted to. I fucking did. I did. Even when I felt like maybe I could have been a narcissist, you know, after winning the little lottery and everything. I mean, I could have been a narcissist. I would have never left you. And even when you came here, there were several attempts. I said, "Hey, babe, Tyrese, let's do the right thing. I still want to be with you." Was there? I said that plenty of times. You'll never hear me say that shit again. You see it as desperation. I don't see it that way. I don't feel less of a person, and I don't feel like a person would feel with confessing their love or chasing even a little bit. That's what people do when they're in love. They chase. I chase. You chase. We chase. People chase. Well, you don't chase. I'm sorry. You don't chase. Narcissists don't chase. Or assholes. They don't fucking chase. They're too good for that. No, I'm not too good for that. I will chase a motherfucker down the street, motherfucker. Come here and love me, motherfucker. Are you serious? For love? What I would not do for love, like Pac said. Love is the thing everybody wants. What would you do for love? Y'all motherfuckers ain't willing to give nothing. You once told me, you told me who you were and how you really feel the whole fucking time. I just didn't fucking believe it because you would say it in little drops here and there. Once out of nowhere, I don't even remember the conversation, but I always remember the shit you said. That's that narcissistic shit, because that shit is fucking different. You said that you rather do the least and get the most. I've never even fucking considered that as a mind frame until I met you. I'd rather do the least to get the most. I mean, I guess we all would at the end of the day. We all love to sit on our ass and just get everything. Matter of fact, I do it nowadays, but it's because I've worked really hard. Spiritually, physically, emotionally. I've worked really hard. And by work, you want to know what work means? Like getting up off of my ass and going to a job every fucking day since I was 14 years old. Full time. With a baby at 18. Always had somebody else to be responsible for. I didn't have time to sit around and cry about what my mommy didn't do for me when I was a mommy. I'm strong and I'm resilient, and people like me exist, I think. We don't have to go back and do that type of shadow work. The type of work that I have to do can't even be fucking taught. I have to go through it. What I learned by having the relationship with you, I could have never fucking learned reading a book. I mean, I could have read the same goddamn shit and be like, interesting. Never would have fazed me. You know? It pains me. I'm in pain. It pains me to know that a younger me would have been like, resilient, even more so. Take this block, build this foundation, build a house on that shit. Now, I'm like, I don't need to be any stronger, Lord, than I already am when it comes to love. I'm good. I don't need to be any fucking stronger. I don't need to take any more punches, any more fucking... I don't need to take any more of that devaluation shit ever again in my life. To be that strong for what? I don't need to be that strong. A love where I gotta be that goddamn fucking resilient strong for, I don't fucking want it. Keep the shit. Give it away to 10 million bitches. I don't care. Keep it away from me. Period. You know? It's like... I may never, ever, ever have an opportunity to be a wife because I don't even want to be a wife anymore. I mean, if I told you the truth, you would be like, I already know. Everybody in the fucking world. Okay, not everybody. There are people in the world that because I'm one of these people, that's how I know these people exist. There are people in the world that genuinely value relationships and love, and I do. I don't ever, I've never had a relationship with a man that's a long-term relationship that I'm sleeping with, all that stuff, that just because I wanted something from him, other than just his love in a time and attention. And to be when I was younger, I guess to be a power couple. Us both provide. I never even fathom a man taking care of me. I've always been a team fucking player. Always. So, I know people like that exist. But there's a lot of motherfuckers that are just really, they don't give a fuck about you at all. They will waste your time, use your resources, and fucking move the fuck on. Just not even give a damn. How the hell do you use people like that? Because I don't got time for that shit. I don't got time to be fucking using people like that. I just don't have time for it. There's so many other things I could be doing with my fucking time, man. Than just fucking playing around with an individual, knowing I'm gonna fucking discard him. Like, no. I've never gotten with anybody that I knew I was gonna break up with. Every man that I've ever been with, I loved. If I said I loved you, I fucking loved you. And I've loved more than one person. Yes. It's true. You can love more than one person. I've loved every man I've ever been with. I loved them all. I loved Warren, which is Yvette's dad. I loved Ezekiel. I loved Julio, my first boyfriend. Never even had sex with him. I was a virgin. I loved LeVar, the first man I ever slept with. I loved every man that I've ever been with. And every man that I've ever been with, I gave years of my time. And they all married somebody else. Or they're not married. They're players for life. Nobody ever married me, though. You know why? Do you know why? Because I don't. I have no idea why. I would have married me. I would have married me 1,000,000 times. Because I guess I know who I am. I'm amazing. And like, every boyfriend that I've ever had, I've treated good. Regardless of what they tell you. Because because I don't do relationships if I'm not going to treat the man good. Like, if I don't fucking like you, want to be with you, I'm not going to be with you. If I don't have no plans to treat you good, I'm not going to waste no time with you. I'm going to go find me another boyfriend. Well, that's my old self. I just go find me another boyfriend that I can treat good. That's what I want. I want a man that I can treat good. I don't want a man that I can abuse. Well, never mind. I was about to say, who wants that? A lot of people do. Narcissists. They want that shit. They want a partner that they can abuse. I don't want that. I don't want a partner that I can abuse. So when you got that reactive abuse shit going on, you gotta get the fuck away from me. Remember I used to say that. I was like, you gotta get the fuck away from me with that shit. Trying to make me abuse you, reactive abuse? Now you got me cussing and screaming at you? No. I can't believe. I'm glad though. I'm glad all those things happened, because never again in any relationship will I ever allow any of that shit to happen. Ever. I thought old buddy was the narcissist. He's not. He was just an asshole. Surprise! You're the narcissist. What kind of fucking plot twist is that? You're the narcissist. And old buddy's just a fucking asshole. He's not a narcissist at all. I've never seen it. He didn't do any of those things. Of the things you do, he didn't even do those things to me. He was a fucking asshole. And yet, out of all of the guys, Tyrese, I would have to say, you hurt me the most. Easy hurt me too, but Easy was never that open. I thought what we had was more authentic, was real. Me and Easy was, yes, I had his children, and, found out later that I'm just a womb. I had Elijah. Found out I was a womb. And then Elena, it was an accident. Didn't even plan her. Okay. So I was not even supposed to get pregnant again. After I got pregnant, the master, all of a sudden he didn't want to be married. I waited 14 fucking years between my kids because I wanted a family. And that's what he did to me. And then just stepped out every fucking day cheating on me while I'm at home taking care of the newborn baby. How hurtful. And then here you come. Validating me. Love bombing. Love bombing is not what people think. It's not just a bunch of compliments and stuff. It's also validation and telling you you're good enough and making you feel like you got a friend and somebody that can help you grow. That's also love bombing. Thank you for letting me in on these things, By the way, a lot of the things I say, because when I'm in learning mode, I don't talk at all. I just sit there and I just absorb. I don't even know what I know actually all the time unless I speak on it or write on it. And I'm like, fuck, shit, how did I know that shit? I don't even know how I know the shit that I know. But I'm like, yo, I had a fucking sense that I knew that shit. I had a sense that I knew that shit. And I did. And that's the beauty of intuition, especially a woman's intuition. They say that, like, the hormones connect us sexually. So even after a man's gone, the hormones are still there, right? Okay, well, a woman's intuition is just the same way. Even when your man is gone, you can still feel that nigga. You can still feel his ass. And something ain't fucking right, it's not right. And let me tell you how many times I felt like something wasn't right. And I'm going to tell you what. I bet you every single one of those times you were either talking to another bitch, porn, or you actually did cheat. I bet you every single fucking time I felt that way, that's what you were doing. And that's disappointing. But you know what? That's not my problem anymore. Thank God. That's you and TT's problem now. I say TT, but I'm just being funny because I'm pretty sure it's just not her. I'm pretty sure you'll talk to anybody. If that means one person, two people, 5, I think that you're very mutable. And I think that what you presented to me was not real. That's what I believe. So, you know, you never gave me the truth, so I'm just left with what I'm left with. And that's the end of the story. That's how I really feel about you. After everything is concluded at the end of the day, today, this is how I feel about you, Tyrese. I don't think you are the individual that you presented yourself to be. I think that you're very promiscuous, actually. You presented yourself as someone that doesn't sleep around because you know that I don't sleep around. But you're very promiscuous, is what I believe. And it's your body. You do what you want to do with it. Anybody can, and that's just why I don't do relationships. Because I'm not going to be tied down to anybody in that way while they're fucking disrespecting me. That's disrespectful. I'm going to tell you why. Because I got fucking needs too. I get fucking horny. I want to fuck. And you're all fucking somebody else? The fuck is wrong with you? You need to be at home fucking me. The fuck? You get bored? Well, then you spice it up. You don't go get bored and then go get another person. You fucking... You get creative. You know? If you thought my ass or titties was too small, motherfucker, you should have been in the gym with me doing squats. Carrying me around on your fuck shit. Let's go, Mel. Come on, Mel. I'm here for you for real. No, you want to give 2 seconds to... I said that one day I was... And that was all the effort that I was worthy of. I'm so good off of that shit. Like, I don't even need none of that shit anymore. I don't need no husband. I don't need no fucking companion. I don't need no friends with benefits. I got plenty of toys now in the drawer. I bought me toys. And they're fantastic. Okay? Different sizes. They spin, heat up, all kind of shit. What the fuck do I need a man for? Y'all niggas don't need women. Y'all got porn. And I got dildos. I'm just kidding. But for real though, fuck, I don't need, no. I don't need a man for anything at this point. Not a damn thing. There ain't nothing a man can teach me, show me, grow me. And if a man ever would fucking think that I'm just too old and washed up and that he can't do these things because of that reason, no, it has nothing to actually do with that. You can't even do that for a 20-year-old at this point. You just couldn't do it. Women are way too far advanced. Even when they pretend to be stupid. They're way too far advanced. And I think that's why God put us in the disposition that we're in. Because we're too far in advance. We would really trample all over you motherfuckers. We really would. We would trample all over your fucking emotions and your heart, just completely crush you. But we have empathy. So we don't do that. Instead, we take it out on ourselves. Because at least I can fix myself. I can't fix you. But I can fix myself, you know. It's such a sad disposition to be in. And if that's a sacrifice when it comes to love, you can keep it. You know what kind of love I want? I want love and admiration from my children to say, when they grow up one day, to say, you know what, mommy was a really good mom. And she made the sacrifices that she had to in order to be a good mom to us. And she kept growing along the way, and I love her. I mean, that kind of love right there, to me, is everything. Those little people put their life in your hands. It means everything to me. Everything. It means everything. So that's what we focus on. My kids are worth it. They're definitely worth my time. There's nothing that they got to do to get it either. Nothing. They deserve it just because I love them and I want to give it to them. And that's just that. So I take my energy and I direct it into where it should have been directed the whole time. Me searching for a family actually caused me to waste a lot of time. I could have been here being a good mom. Instead, not only did it take a whole year for you to leave and call and just disrupt and take up my time and cause me to be in a state of constant stress where I couldn't even show up for my kids. A whole another 6 months after that, I had to send my kids off so I can recover from what I've been through. Not just with you, but mainly with you. Like, man, you fucking killed me, man. Mainly with you, but just, I'm a strong motherfucker, y'all. I just get up and keep fucking going and going and going and going, and I guess I got tired. And I'm taking this time to myself to heal myself because my kids deserve a healed mother. They don't deserve a narcissistic mother. They don't deserve a neglectful mother, an absent mother, a mother that would allow a man in her life to constantly abuse her, a mom that would allow a man in their life to abuse them and their mistrust and that my kids have already been through enough. Why would you come into my life and into their life and do that? Why would you do that? Because you can and you will, and that's what people fucking do, and that's why I don't do people like that. Oh, I do people, just not like that. Not like that. I don't do that. That's just suicide. The thing is, I never wanted to be like my mom. My mom has been single for 42 years. It's a long fucking time to be single. I'm like, how the fuck did she do that? I get it now. After you go through all that fucking shit, man, you don't want to deal with that shit no more. Are you kidding me? No. I would say that I'm still for love if I really believed that there was normal, healthy, whole people in the world. I don't fucking believe that there's a fucking man walking around who doesn't have a porn addiction. And that alone sabotages any relationship with me. Or any other woman, for that matter. Because I can't compete with the porn. And if you're going to put your sexual energy and that type of energy into that, you don't have it for me. Therefore, I'm missing something. I'm never going to be satisfied, and I'm never going to be whole in a relationship. Because what I need, you're giving away. You motherfuckers don't understand that shit. That's why women are so fucked up. And whatever. Women are fucked up because of men, and men are fucked up because of women. And everybody's fucked up. Cool. Y'all motherfuckers can be fucked up all day and have them fucking janky ass relationships, and I'm just going to sit here and watch from the outside and sip my tea and my shit got black on it from when I had black lipstick on earlier. And make sure that my daughters have a life where they're going on vacation. They have friends. They're going on vacation. Shit. If they don't have friends, that's fine too, because like friends are even scarce nowadays. Shit, we can go on vacation. They can go on vacations together. Vacations, trips, jobs, 401ks, fucking shopping sprees. Like, what the fuck, nigga? We gonna have fun. Riding horses. That's what I'm about to take them to do on their birthday coming up. We're gonna go horseback riding. Okay? I got a life to live. I sat here for 3 fucking years and cried and tried to figure out what the fuck was going on. I'm like, does this nigga love me or not? Like, every time I try to leave, here he comes. Every time I leave, here I come. Like, what is this? Is this real love? Like, every day. Torturous. That taught me something too. You know what it taught me? If you got to sit back and be confused in a torturous situation, that is your fucking self telling you that something's not right. Love is not confusing. Were you ever confused if I loved you or not? You were never confused if I loved you or not. You knew I loved you. Love is not confusing. It's confessing. It's bold. It's brazen. It's selfless. It's not ever waving, hot and cold, sometimesy, shape-shifting. Love is none of those things. So whenever you see those things, you know it ain't love. Don't even ask the motherfucker if they love you. You just silently detach Get your shit and fucking move on. Just like that. The younger me would have never said no shit like that. I'm like, no, if that's your man, you gotta fight for your man. And like, fuck that. Because you know what I found out? You gonna go to war, fight for that man and everything. And when it's his time to stand up and fight for you, guess what he's gonna do? Go sleep with somebody else. He's gonna go have another relationship with somebody else. And leave you to just fucking rot. After you done spent all that goddamn time. Yeah, I'll pass. Love ain't got nothing for me. You know the only people that benefit from love is men. And then ultimately you guys are so fucking narcissistic. That's why you got motherfuckers are narcissists. That's what I was trying to say earlier, the black community, because, you know, black men are so prideful about their dicks. You know, and every other woman wants a black dick. That then turned black men into some of the biggest fucking narcissists. They're just, all they are is just fucking dicks walking around. Sorry. If I'm just a pussy, you're just a dick. You know? If that's what you want to be. And most men don't have any problem subjecting themselves to just being a dick. You know why that is? It actually has nothing to do with my worth or value or anything like that. It's just, it's really projection. It's because you don't think you're fucking worth it. You don't think you're interesting enough to sustain somebody's time. So you get bored. No, you get bored with yourself. People that are healthy, I hate to even say these goddamn terms you used to use, but my definitions are completely different and totally realistic. People that are really healthy in relationships, they can be alone and not feel like they're being abandoned or feel like they're being, alone in the same house. Like we're in the same house and everything, but yet you're sitting here detaching from me and feeling like all this weird shit. Regular people don't fucking think like that. You know what I'm saying? Only a fucking entitled ass narcissist who would think, oh, I'm gonna show her how important she's not. If I'm so not fucking important, you could have been left a long goddamn time ago. And then you say to yourself, so grandiosity, but why would I do that when you're giving me everything I need? Yeah, maybe I am. But I'm going to tell you the difference. The difference is the blessings I'm going to receive for being authentic versus the blessings you're going to receive for being a fucking narcissist. You know? Sure, I gave you resources, you stuck around for it. Good job. You didn't hurt me, you hurt yourself. Okay, boo? Because none of my blessings faded. You should see my place. I mean, not near one of my blessings faded, baby. Okay? That's the thing about it. You feel like you got off. I feel like I owe you a thanks. Because you gave me another opportunity to show the Lord what I'm really made of. And that I believed in him wholeheartedly. And if it wasn't for you being that sounding board, then I wouldn't have got the opportunity to do that. So I thank you for that as well. Thank you. Because I love the Lord. You know I love the Lord. I don't play about the Lord. So, anyway, Tyrese. I guess this is goodbye. I don't know what to say. I guess this is goodbye. No, I'm kidding. Bye. Good luck to you and all.